Alright everyone, it looks like the moment we've been waiting for is almost here. The DJI Mini 5 Pro has been popping up in some major leaks from trusted sources, and if these rumors are true, the specs are an absolute game changer. We're not talking about a small refresh, this could be a total rethink of what a drone under 250 grams can do. We're going to break down all the leaks, from a rumored 1-inch camera sensor and the shocking introduction of LiDAR, to the potential price and a release date that might be closer than you think. Is this the sub 250 gram drone that changes everything? Let's get into it. Before we jump into the wild new features, let's just take a second to appreciate what the DJI Mini series has become. For years, DJI has completely owned the ultralight drone space, giving us drones that pack a serious punch in a tiny, regulation-friendly size. From the first Mavic Mini to the super capable Mini 4 Pro, these little guys have let creators, travelers, and hobbyists get incredible aerial shots without the usual headaches of registration in many countries. With every new version, we got something better, nicer camera, more flight time, smarter safety features. But there were always those what-if questions. What if it had truly pro-level low-light performance? What if the obstacle avoidance was so good you could fly through tricky spots without sweating? What if you didn't have to worry about the battery dying mid-shot? For a while, it felt like those features were only for the big, expensive Air and Mavic drones. Well, if these new leaks are anything to go by, it seems DJI is about to answer all of those questions with the Mini 5 Pro. Let's start with the biggest, most talked about, and honestly, most revolutionary upgrade being rumored, the camera. Leaks from multiple reliable sources suggest the DJI Mini 5 Pro will feature a 1-inch CMOS sensor. Now, this isn't officially confirmed by DJI, but if it's true, this is a massive leap that would put the Mini 5 Pro in its own league. So, what does a 1-inch sensor actually mean for you? Simply put, size matters. The 1.3-inch sensor in the Mini 4 Pro is already great, but a 1-inch sensor is physically way bigger, so it can capture a lot more light. This should have 3 incredible benefits. First, low-light performance would be drastically better. You could say goodbye to noisy, grainy video when shooting at sunset, twilight, or even in dim indoor spaces. Expect cleaner, crisper shots when the light isn't perfect. Second, the dynamic range should get a huge boost. A bigger sensor can handle scenes with bright skies and dark shadows much more gracefully, so you don't have to choose between a blown-out sky or crushed, muddy shadows. This gives you way more detail across the entire frame and a ton of flexibility when you're color grading. And third, the overall image quality, sharpness, colors, everything would be on another level. We're talking about a quality that, up until now, was impossible to find in a drone this small. This upgrade alone would shrink the gap between the Mini series and its professional big brothers, making the Mini 5 Pro a serious tool for photographers and videographers who need to travel light. But the rumors don't stop there. Some whispers point to a new gimbal design that not only allows for true vertical shooting for social media but might even let the camera tilt straight up, which would be wild for creative shots. To top it off, there's some speculation about onboard audio recording, a cool idea for vloggers who want to capture ambient sound or narrate their flights on the fly. It is important to note, these last two features are more speculative and not as widely reported. If the 1-inch sensor rumor is the star for image quality, then the rumored introduction of LiDAR is the headliner for flight safety. For what could be the first time ever in a sub 250 gram drone, the DJI Mini 5 Pro is expected to feature an advanced LiDAR-based obstacle avoidance system. LiDAR, which stands for light detection and ranging, uses lasers to build a super accurate 3D map of whatever is around the drone. Unlike the camera-based systems that can get tripped up in the dark or in low-contrast scenes, LiDAR is rumored to work perfectly even at night. This would be a massive improvement. Imagine flying through a forest at dusk, weaving through a complex indoor area, or grabbing dynamic shots of a city at night. The Mini 5 Pro's LiDAR system, which leaks suggest could feature dual front-facing sensors, would be able to spot and avoid things like thin branches or power lines with a precision we've never seen in this weight class. This kind of tech isn't just about avoiding crashes, it's about flying with more confidence and creativity. With a drone that can reliably see the world in 3D, features like active VTRAC and automated flight paths get a whole lot smarter and more dependable. The system can better predict where things are going and adjust its flight path ahead of time, creating a virtual safety bubble around the drone and giving you incredible peace of mind. This isn't just a small step up, it's a foundational shift that could make the Mini 5 Pro one of the safest and smartest drones out there, no matter the size. One of the biggest anxieties for any drone pilot is flight time. Every minute you're in the air is precious, and that blinking low battery light has cut way too many creative ideas short. The Mini 4 Pro is solid, offering between 34 and 45 minutes, but the Mini 5 Pro is rumored to leave those numbers in the dust. According to FCC filings and multiple leaks, the Mini 5 Pro may come with a much larger 33.5 watt-hours battery. This huge boost in capacity is expected to push the maximum flight time to around 50 minutes, and maybe even longer with an optional plus battery. Let that sink in. Almost an hour of flight time on a single charge from a drone that could still weigh less than 249 grams with its standard battery. This completely changes how you'd use the drone. It means more time to explore, more time to wait for that perfect light, and more time to nail a complex shot without constantly thinking about landing for a battery swap. For pros, it's a huge efficiency boost. For hobbyists, it means less gear to pack and more freedom to just fly. To back up this incredible endurance, the transmission range is also rumored to be getting a major upgrade. The Mini 5 Pro is expected to feature the latest AccuSync 4x4 system, with leaks suggesting a potential range of up to 20 kilometers, or about 12.4 miles. While regulations require you to keep your drone in sight, a powerful connection like this means a rock-solid, clear video feed even at a distance, cutting through interference and giving you a bulletproof link to your aircraft. Beyond those headline-grabbing features, a bunch of other smaller but important upgrades are rumored to be coming. The design itself looks to have been tweaked, with some leaks showing new propeller and guard designs that might make the drone even quieter and more discreet. For extra convenience, DJI is rumored to be including 32 gigabytes of built-in storage. This would be a fantastic backup for those moments when you realize you left your microSD card at home or fill one up mid-flight. There's also talk of smarter AI-powered tracking modes, improved waypoint navigation, and maybe even voice command controls for hands-free operation. Finally, the drone is expected to work with DJI's latest gear, including the DJI RC2 controller, the motion controller, and the DJI Algos 3, which opens the door for some really immersive FPV flying. So, the two big questions everyone has: when can we get it? And how much is it going to hurt the wallet? All this rumored tech will likely come at a higher price. Leaks suggest the base kit for the DJI Mini 5 Pro will probably start somewhere between $850 and $999 United States dollars. This would make it the priciest Mini yet, but honestly, if it really has a 1-inch sensor and LiDAR, that price feels incredibly competitive. You can expect the Fly More combos to push past the $1,000 to $1,200 mark. As for the release date, the drone community is buzzing. While some trusted leakers first pointed to a September 2025 launch, lining up with DJI's usual refresh cycle, more recent information suggests it could be much sooner. Several sources are now pointing to a possible launch or official announcement on August 7, 2025. With FCC filings already out and prototypes being spotted, a release in the near future seems very likely. If the rumors hold true, the DJI Mini 5 Pro is shaping up to be way more than just another update. It could set a completely new standard for what's possible in an ultralight drone. The rumored combination of a professional-grade 1-inch camera, revolutionary LiDAR avoidance, and a flight time that could approach the 50-minute mark is a package that seems almost too good to be true. It's a drone that promises the quality and safety of a high-end model in a tiny, regulation-friendly body you can take anywhere. It seems poised to dominate the market and become the ultimate drone for creators and enthusiasts. But now I want to hear from you. What do you think about all these leaks? Which of these potential new features are you most excited about? Is it the 1-inch sensor, the LiDAR, or that incredible flight time? And the big one, based on what you've heard, are you thinking about buying the DJI Mini 5 Pro? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to keep up with the latest drone news and leaks, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.